Hey everybody, it's Tommy with A Better Time, and I got a watch that's near and dear to my heart. This was one of the companies that really got me kicking in the whole vintage thing. I went into a thrift store, and they had a Tissot. It was a manual wind watch. It was one of their Seastar line. I'm not sure if it was the Seastar 7, but it was one of the Seastars, and it was a round case. Absolutely gorgeous, and they wanted $6 for it because they said it wasn't working. The woman said, I think it needs a battery. And of course, when I took it out, I wound it, and I was addicted. I thought, there are watches out there that people are selling for $6? And for a while, that actually worked. You know, every once in a while, you still find a gem, but it's getting harder and harder because there are so many people that are doing exactly what I'm doing and exactly what you're doing. You know, we hunt them down. But this is a beautiful Tissot Seastar 7, and let me give this a little bit of a wind so that you can see the action on it. It has no date function. This is just a time-only watch, but it is gorgeous. That cushion case. The person has put it on a strap that is riveted in. Kind of reminds you of something off of like almost an AP kind of a look to it. But this strap, I could take it or leave it. It's not a bad look for the watch, but I think this really would look good on a leather strap as well. But it's just in great shape, and one of the best features of this watch is its power reserve is just incredible. You wind this watch, and it's not something you got to worry about for a few days. It really just keeps a really, really great charge on it as far as the wind goes. All the brushing is still intact on the case. It does have the Tissot symbol on the winding crown, so it is signed on the case, the movement, the dial, the bezel, and the winding crown, which is great. This is a beautiful, beautiful vintage piece, and I can show you the back because of how this opens up, and nobody scarred this puppy up trying to get in there, which is always lovely because you know how I get about that. You know, it's one of my biggest pet peeves in the world is when, you know, the back of a case just gets torn up from some idiot with a screwdriver that decides he wants to try to pry his way into the back. This watch was actually one that I got at a pawn shop. You know, I hit up all the pawn shops. I looked for all kinds of things, and they had it pretty much at, almost exactly at what retail ought to be on the watch. However, they were doing a special on 50% off on every watch in the house, unless it had an R for the start of its first name, right? So if it wasn't a Rolex, it was 50% off. So I was able to swoop up about 5 watches and get pretty good deals on them. So this Tissot is waiting for the next chapter in its story, and we've got this listed at $275. You can always make an offer, but it's really just a great sports watch. It really is. The way that the Seastar is designed, it is really, really a tight case, so you don't have to worry a whole lot about, again, it's vintage, but when this was made, there was really an airtight case, so no water damage, nothing got in there. So overall of these years, it's just been running like a Swiss watch, which it is. So we have it listed at $275, but this is an opportunity to get a really beautiful Tissot, and the Seastar 7 is about as historic a Tissot as you're going to get, and that brushed steel dial is just gorgeous, and the crystal's in good shape. So you know the drill. You can make us an offer, and or you can pay exactly what we got on there, which most people don't do. But and if you, depending on what time of the day you get it, we'll get it in the mail that day. Worst case, we're going to get it out the next day. Check us out. Look at the satisfaction rating. It is 100%, people. We're watch guys, and for that reason, we try to basically serve watch guys. All right? I'm Tommy with A Better Time, and we'll see you on the next watch. God bless.